Welcome back, Culls. In today's video we're diving deep into a major shakeup at FC Barcelona, and it all revolves around Marc-André Ter Stegen. From injury woes and possible surgery to transfer rumors linking him to Manchester City and Galatasaray, the future of one of Barca's most important players is hanging in the balance. We'll also break down how Ter Stegen's situation could open up space for new signings, what Hansi Flick is planning for the Asia Tour squad, and why Barcelona's financial pressure could lead to unexpected moves, including some key exits from Barça Athletic like Trilly. Plus, don't miss updates on Joan García, Wojciech Szczesny, and the big decisions that could define Barca's 2025-26 campaign. FC Barcelona held an open training session on Thursday morning, granting 15 minutes of access for media at the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper. Before the session, Hansi Flick greeted the press in a friendly manner to welcome them to the new season, while chatting with them off the record. One of the Barca manager's first key calls will be finalizing the list of players who will travel on the upcoming Asia Tour, during which the team will face Vissel Kobe, FC Seoul, and FC Daegu in 3 friendly matches in Japan and South Korea. 10 players to stay behind. And according to Mundo Deportivo, Hansi Flick's intention is to take no more than 26 players on the tour. The Barcelona boss currently has a group of 36 players, including both first-team and reserve players, some of whom featured regularly for Juvenil last season. Before Barca's squad heads off for their pre-season tour in Asia, Hansi Flick will make his first round of cuts, and that means some players will be left behind in Barcelona to continue training at Ciutat Esportiva. Among those likely to stay is Marc-André Ter Stegen, who is still recovering from a nagging back issue and continues to work individually. Flick is also keeping a close eye on Marc Bernal, who is easing back into full training after a serious ACL injury. Meanwhile, Oriol Romeu is not expected to be on the flight either. Flick doesn't count on him for the upcoming season, and with 1 year left on his contract, the club is actively working to find him a new team. The situations of Andreas Christensen, Pau Victor and Inaki Peña will also need to be monitored. What about the academy players? Flick acknowledged his great satisfaction with the work and quality of the young players in the youth academy, but admitted not all can make the trip. The coach currently has Landry Ferre, Tony Fernandez, Gil Fernandez, Jan Virgili, Juan Hernandez, Ibrahim Diarra, Joffer Torrance, Pedro Fernandez Diarro, Danny Rodriguez and Rooney Bargi under his command. Flick is believed to have told them personally that their inclusion in the tour depends on their performance during the training sessions leading up to departure. Virgili and Torrance, for their part, appear to be strong candidates to make the cut, but the final decision rests with the coach. In the end, 10 players from the current group of 36 will remain in Barcelona. According to Gigantes, it has been learned that Barcelona goalkeeper Marc-André Ter Stegen is seriously considering undergoing back surgery, a decision that could sideline him for around 4 months. The German international has been battling back problems for weeks, and both he and the club's medical staff are currently evaluating whether to opt for conservative treatment or proceed with surgery. If Ter Stegen decides to go under the knife, the recovery timeline could keep him out for up to 4 months. This would rule him out of the first half of the season and likely prevent any transfer or exit during the current summer window. No Asian tour amid uncertain future. This development marks a major blow for both Ter Stegen and FC Barcelona. While some believed his recent absence from full team training was due to dissatisfaction over losing his guaranteed starting spot, the truth is far more concerning. The German shotstopper is dealing with a serious back problem. Over the past few days, Ter Stegen has been limited to gym sessions only, as further medical evaluations revealed a condition that could require surgery to avoid chronic discomfort. If he does go under the knife, he could be sidelined for several months, making his short-term future with Barca and any potential transfer highly uncertain. A final decision is expected next week, once the player and the club's medical team weigh the pros and cons. As it stands, Ter Stegen will not travel with the squad on their upcoming Asian tour, further fueling speculation about his immediate future. His injury also closes the door on any potential summer transfer, as no club would consider signing a player expected to be sidelined until December. However, there is a possibility that if he chooses surgery and recovers in time, Ter Stegen could seek a move in the winter transfer window. There is no denying the fact that FC Barcelona is currently troubled with their financial situation. Beyond just making signings, the club is also quite restricted in terms of player registrations. After all, that was reportedly one of the reasons why Barcelona could not sign Nico Williams either. The player reportedly demanded guarantees regarding his registration and the club was unable to provide them. Rationally, that implies that the current restrictions being imposed on Barcelona must be quite strict and their room to maneuver seems to be extremely limited. For that reason, it becomes essential for Barcelona to assess some kind of major sale or at least take off some high salaries from their payroll. At the moment, one player in particular whose departure could possibly give them significant breathing room is Marc-André Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen considering surgery for his back. Marc-André Ter Stegen's future at Barcelona is looking more uncertain than ever. Despite rumors of a possible exit, no official offers have come in for the German goalkeeper so far. However, a new development could shift the situation entirely. According to Gigantes FC, Ter Stegen is seriously thinking about undergoing surgery to fix ongoing back issues that have kept him out of full training. If he chooses to have the operation, he would be sidelined for several months, possibly missing a large part of the first half of the season. While this is a blow for both the player and the club on the sporting side, Barcelona may actually benefit financially. If Ter Stegen is ruled out for a long period, the club might delay registering him for the season. That move would free up a significant chunk of salary space, allowing them to officially register new signing Joan García and potentially make other transfer moves within La Liga's strict financial limits. Right now, Ter Stegen's situation is far from ideal. He's been training solo in the gym and hasn't joined his teammates on the pitch. With tensions quietly building and his status in the team already questioned, this injury saga adds another layer of complexity. Meanwhile, Barça Athletic continues to see a shakeup, with multiple exits and changes as the reserve squad is rebuilt for the upcoming season. The future of the first team and its structure is clearly still in flux. Following the departure of several La Masia-trained players, more exits are expected, along with incoming signings that are already being worked on behind the scenes. Trilly set to leave for Real Valladolid. One of the names set to move on from Barcelona this summer is Trilly. Indeed, according to Sport, the 22-year-old right-back is very close to becoming a new Real Valladolid player. The La Liga 2 side has shown strong interest in the defender, and while the deal is not yet finalized, negotiations are at an advanced stage. Trilly is expected to sign a 2-year contract with Valladolid, an option for a third season. Despite spending several months sidelined with a long-term injury, he has continued to attract attention from various clubs. Ultimately, the offer from Valladolid proved the most convincing for his camp, as the club sees him as a long-term asset with valuable experience. Trilly's departure would add to the list of recent exits from Barça Athletic, including Alex Garrido, Alan Godoy, Diego Percan, Ruben Lopez, Ivan Cedric, Pedro Soma, Aziz Issa, and Juan Pira, as part of a significant squad overhaul. Trilly joined Barcelona 2 years ago from Deportivo La Coruña and was regarded as one of the most promising fullbacks in Spanish football. During his time with the B team, he suffered 2 consecutive injuries and experienced the team's relegation. Now, with the chance to return to professional football, the 22-year-old defender will have a fresh opportunity to prove his potential at a club with clear ambitions of promotion. Manchester City are in the picture to sign Barcelona goalkeeper Marc-André Ter Stegen this summer, according to Thursday's edition of AS. Barça signed Joan García last month and Wojciech Szczesny has extended his contract until 2027. Ter Stegen would be the third choice at Barça next season and Manchester City could offer him an escape route. Hansi Flick is said to have informed the 33-year-old that his game time would be reduced drastically as he prefers to start Garcia next season. Barça are trying to pretend everything is quite normal with the German international, but as say there's tension between the two parties. This has attracted Manchester City and Galatasaray attention. The two clubs are aware Barça are looking to sell Ter Stegen for a discounted price, to get rid of his high salary. The stopper has to play regularly next season to represent Germany at the 2026 World Cup. Therefore, the Catalan club believe he could be open to a move. It's claimed Manchester City and the Turkish club are keen to secure his services for a low price. Pep Guardiola's side see Ter Stegen as Ederson's replacement. The Brazilian is in his final year of contract and is linked to Galatasaray and an unnamed Saudi Arabian club. The Turkish champions, on the other hand, are willing to offer a good salary and assure the German a regular spot. AS states, but both teams, City and Gala, like so many others who are keeping an eye on the deal, know that as time goes on, Barcelona will become more nervous when it comes to accepting a lower offer, if not a free transfer. Releasing the goalkeeper's contract is a priority. So there you have it. Ter Stegen's future is up in the air, surgery might sideline him, and clubs like Manchester City and Galatasaray are circling. Whether Barca choose to cash in or gamble on a recovery, one thing's for sure, big decisions are coming fast, and they could reshape the club's entire season. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Barça updates, analysis, and behind-the-scenes insights. Let us know in the comments, should Barcelona sell Ter Stegen? Is Joan García ready to be the number one? And what do you think of Flick's early choices? Turn on notifications so you never miss a breaking update from Camp Nou. Visca el Barça.